Thank you very much.
Thank you, Georgia. Bon après-midi à tous. Good afternoon, everyone. Vancouver has a big, bold vision to build a city that is truly green, prosperous, and equitable. And we want to share how we do that with the rest of the world. We are very blessed to live in a beautiful city, in a beautiful place on the west coast of Canada where the Pacific Ocean meets the beaches and rainforests of the coast mountains of BC. This place has attracted people from all over the world, one of the most culturally diverse cities in the world, roughly half from European heritage, half from Asian heritage, and an important population of Indigenous people, the Coast Salish First Nations, who've taken care of these lands and waters since time immemorial. We're very lucky to be there, and these people have brought innovation, have brought entrepreneurship from around the world to make Vancouver an incredibly successful economy. We are an economy of entrepreneurs, growing the fastest of any city in Canada and projected to do so for the next 5 years. We've shifted from resources to a low-carbon economy that's very diverse, technology-based, knowledge-based. We're seeing great growth in renewable energy, clean tech, creative industries. All of this means we have the ingredients to take it to the next level and be a city that can truly contribute. So when I was elected in 2008, I made a promise that we would make Vancouver the greenest city in the world by 2020. And we would show how a city can do that. Over the past 5 years, we've had great success, reducing our waste and reducing our water consumption by almost 20%. We've seen people shifting out of cars to walk, bike, and transit. Over half the population, the majority now, is out of cars for transportation. We're seeing thousands of green jobs being created. So we have a record now with an economy growing, a population growing, and our carbon emissions going down, our climate pollution being reduced. We decided it's time to take it to the next level and make a bigger commitment to our planet and say that our city by 2050 will be 100% renewable powered, that we will shift off of all the carbon-based fuels as fast as we can possibly do that. And we put together a strategy to do that. The Renewable City Strategy that was again compiled by thousands of people in Vancouver, experts, and our team at the city, has created a plan that's very pragmatic, very clear in its objectives over the coming years, and it distills down to zero-emission buildings and eliminating the energy use from fossil fuels in our buildings, making them more efficient, and all the sources from renewables, and clean transportation as the two big drivers of our use of fossil fuels. So we have a plan, a framework that we've laid out, how we get from here to 2050 and going 100% renewable. This is a plan that we've worked on with other cities. Scandinavian cities like Copenhagen and Stockholm have been ahead of the curve. We've been learning from each other through networks like C40, ICLE, and the UCLG. These networks help us to share information between all of our teams, between our leaders in business and government, and have been extraordinarily important in making sure that that knowledge transfer is rapid, and all cities across the world can take advantage of the leaders in each different sector. So we're very excited about the opportunity in front of us. With zero-emission buildings, we figure 2025, 2030. We're impressed by the EU goals that are closer to 2020, but we'll be watching that and tracking it very closely to accelerate our work. We're very hopeful to see the rapid development and deployment of zero-emission vehicles, and very focused in Vancouver on electric vehicle technology and infrastructure, as well as fuel cell technology, where we have a big center of excellence in our city. And also looking at the biofuels. As we live with forests surrounding us, we have opportunities with biofuels as well. So we see a very compelling case for 100% renewable, entirely doable, entirely possible in the decades to come. For us, this is about embracing responsibility, embracing opportunity, and creating green jobs. And more important than anything else, sharing with all of the cities of the world to ensure that all of us can make this planet have a bright green future. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup à tous.